our feet. Let's go.
Much less chance to evaluate multiple options. You have to move and move quickly, and have a player knowledge of who can help you if things break down.
So everything has to move faster.
Much faster, and without the time benefit of sizing up the defense each and every time.
Are there any players with NBA experience who are there?
Yeah. The love that you give me is minimal. The way that you treat me is pitiful. I heard misery loves company. Since I've been with you, I'm miserable. You made me feel like I'm invisible. You made me feel like I'm invisible. You made me feel like I'm invisible. You made me feel like I'm invisible.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And quite a few players out of the lineup. Taking a look at who's out for both teams.
And a total of 6 players out of action for tonight. A lot of opportunity for guys to step in and show what they can do.
All right, Coach, what's your favorite thing about this point of the season?
Well, probably the games between top teams. You get a preview of what those playoff matchups might look like. And it's certainly a big draw for the fans.
A look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Zach Edey. Halliburton is out there with Edgecombe. Then it's MP, and it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. He talked about the growth of Tyrese Halliburton as a player. Coach's eyes lit up, saying, I'm in awe of the steps that he's made. The vision and the scoring was always there, but now the decision-making has gone to another level. It makes life harder playing against him, but as a fan of the league, you love to see it. Everyone is a fan. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. And it's the Sixers with the ball. The Bulls making their last shot. Screen by Edey. From deep, MP. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Yeah, the long ball shooting of MP. He can make you pay from this area of the floor.
Pass to Buchanan. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Back to White. Outside Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, no good. The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And here's MP from outside. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside Mathurin. This one for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Chicago has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Macy passes to White. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, at first, White shows the burst. Then, the control off the drive.
Well, Coach, when you think about the NBA's steadiest contributors, Kobe White deserves a mention.
He sure does, B.A. Players like Kobe White are the foundational pieces that every team needs. He makes smart plays, and he's so consistent. You almost take it for granted.
And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. McCain's checked in.
Number 20, Jared McCain.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Williams, a screen on McCain. Three-pointer Mathurin. The rebound by Edey.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
The Bulls trail by 14. Here's Macy. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Edey against Williams. Outside White. 5 on the clock. Sends it home from three-point land. White's got 5.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Sinks it from distance.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Macy. Now here's Williams. Chicago passing it around. Outside White. Williams with the screen to the middle. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
MP outside. Pass to Edey. Back to MP. Fires the 3. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
White, the pass to Mathurin. Here's Buchanan. Outside, Williams. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The 3, Mathurin. They get the rebound. Macy passes to Mathurin. And here's White. Shoots over Halliburton. White can't hit. And so it's MP making things happen for the 76ers. And he's hit 8 3-pointers. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
We've got Brandon Pajemski, and it's Thor in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks was simply terrific. He dropped an amazing number of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Hunter's checked in for Eason. The Sixers lead by 17. MP looking around. He drops it from range. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Hunter, the screen. MP, the pass to Hunter, and finished off by Hunter.
That's just great vision from MP there. Always on the lookout.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Knocks down the long J. Macy's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
Five to shoot. Here's Buchanan. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
MP outside. Lets it go from deep. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Sohan, and Matherin subbed in for Pajemski. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the Sixers. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for McCain. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, look, the defense has got to try a different plan on MP, because what they're doing now is clearly not working.
Outside White. They set the screen. The 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. There's the 3. Williams grabs the board. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. On the wing, Matherin. Here's Buchanan. And again, no good by Chicago.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
4-3, and MP good for 3. MP's got 39.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Over to the left wing. Chicago passing it around. To the paint. Here's White. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
A nice shot by MP.
Well, MP knows these are high-value looks inside.
Who's watching here?
Here's Macy. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Over Edgecombe. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
I don't put stock in the voting at this point. I could be blindfolded and tell you who's up there.
Yeah, and then on the outside looking in, you have a few guys on the bubble who haven't made their moves yet. And next, let's talk about our game. MP has been stellar so far.
The biggest reason they're up, MP. He's on a mission, doing just about everything. This team really leans on him.
I was on a few teams that leaned on me. Big responsibility, but MP looks good so far.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. MP is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Edgecombe. Then there's Zach Edey. And it's Halliburton in at the point. And Williams punches it home.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
MP outside. Fires the three. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And keeping us updated from the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. And again for three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Outside White. Down low. Here's Buchanan. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Back to MP. Puts up a three. And another one!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Macy passes to Matherin. Here's Macy. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Edey's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Outside White. Williams a screen on Halliburton. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
MP outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Buchanan. Back to White. Takes the three. The rebound by Edey. Edie's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep, MP. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Hunter. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Williams with the screen. Clock at 6. Macy. And it's blocked by Edie. MP, the pass to Halliburton. Philadelphia moving it around. From deep, MP. Hits yet again. Wow.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Outside White. Williams, a screen on Halliburton. White, the pass to Williams. Can't connect from short range.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Pass to MP. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Back to White. Looking to end the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
A longer guard, the 6'5" White, doing a nice job inside.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He does not get the second one. Eason finds McCain. And here's MP from outside. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And so it's Philadelphia. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him.
Deciding to change it up. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. They've got Benedict Mathurin, Kobe White out there with Williams. And it's Macy in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. White for 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. Eason, pass to MP. And the 3 off target. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Macy, count the basket.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
MP outside. From behind the arc. And again.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious.
That's just MP getting to his spot and cashing in.
Good! That's another bucket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. There's a screen. Back to White. There's the triple. They get it again. He can't hit that time. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's MP. And again, it's Philadelphia.
That's just solid work from the mid-range. You see how confident MP is pulling up from there.
Here's Macy, covered by McCain. White for three. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
White with a screen on Dort. Three-pointer Mathurin. That shot, no good. MP outside. The three. And the 76ers another three.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Sinks the tray.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. We've got Brown. James is out there with Coulibaly. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And it's Malawach in at the 5 down low.
Oh, he's just a natural scorer. That time, MP going to the jump shot.
Pass to Coulibaly. On the wing, James. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
James gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Nailed from three-point land. And it's 7 points for MP.
Stretching out the floor so big in this league. MP right there providing some spacing.
Pass to McDaniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Hunter sets a screen for MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Now put that one in the museum behind some glass. That is creativity, folks.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Down low, here's McDaniels. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. McDaniels got his second bucket tonight.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
That free throw good from Brown. Jared McCain's checked in for the 76ers. Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. James, the pass to McDaniels. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. McDaniels got 6.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Get up, MP. Climb that ladder. No doubt about it.
Pass to Malawach. Top of the key, McDaniels. On the wing, Coulibaly. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Brown. Off target from outside. For Philadelphia, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 13.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
Pass to Malawach. Back to James. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. 76ers have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. The 3 from MP. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
No wasted motion from MP. Gets the space he needs and drains it.
Brown outside. On the wing, James. And they call an illegal screen here. And let's step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for... We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. On the wing, Williams. From the arc. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And here is Marshall. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Washington. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Sixers.
MP. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's just great awareness. One eye on the clock, one eye on the hoop.
And so it's the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Philadelphia.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
MP out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Williams. And it's McCain in at the point. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. To the inside, here's Baruch, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way. Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Sabonis. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And Halliburton subbed in for Dort. Here's MP. MP strong inside. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brown outside. Back to James. McDaniels outside. Oh, good with the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And he gets the bucket. And it's a 12-point 76ers lead.
How about MP using the mid-range, taking what the defense gives him?
Pass to Coulibaly. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Sabonis. And some changes here for the set. Timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Coulibaly. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Wizards in Washington. McDaniels finds James. Pass to Coulibaly. Now the 76ers on the break. Coulibaly against MP. The 19-footer is on the money. MP's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Pass to McDaniels. They set the screen to the paint. It's deflected. Edey with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Halliburton with the bucket.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. A floater. James, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's MP making things happen for the 76ers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, so close. Give it up for the participants.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the 3 major E's. Effective, efficient, and entertaining.
I like the way you did that.
Changing gears a little now, guys, what do you make of the All-Star voting results so far?
Well, these are very early returns, but even so, you can see who the fans are excited to see play.
A lot of these guys deserve the votes, but there's some big names missing. Come on, America, do better.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to move that he loves.
Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Malowach. McDaniels is out there with Brown. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's James in at the 1 spot. MP, no good. Warriors trail by 18. Pass to Koulibaly. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
And a wide open look for MP. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. 32 points for MP.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. 76ers moving the ball around. Edie with a screen on Brown. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the night. First free throw is good. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
MP passes to Hunter. MP outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 6 here in this quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Thank you. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. Here's the 3, and rebounded by McDaniels. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Brown with a screen on Hunter. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the 76ers making a change here. McCain's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Sexton's checked in. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Here's Koulibaly. Still scoreless. Just 3 to shoot. Halliburton with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. MP looking around. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pass to Malowacz. Here's Brown. The call will be against PJ Edgecombe. That is his first foul of the game. Toumani Camara, he's checked in for Brown.
Number 33, Toumani.
Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Sexton up top. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. The 76ers leading by 23. Edie with a screen for MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Sexton against Halliburton. Sexton up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Koulibaly, and again, it's the Warriors missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
A 3 from MP. Now 76ers, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside, Sexton. There's 10 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Looking to end the run. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 8.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. 76ers ahead, running away with this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach.
Regain control. Come on now. Every pass, every possession. Play with a purpose. We talked about this, all right? Solid plays every time.
Oh, He's checked in for the 76ers. Different look here for the Warriors. Malowacz is checked in for Sabonis. Brown comes in for Toumani Camara. McDaniels, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Koulibaly in for Marshall. Jared McCain is out there with Lou George. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Williams. And it's MP in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. On the wing, James takes a big night bounce and goes in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And until he cools off, I keep the ball in his hand.
McDaniels outside. Back to James. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
To the paint, here's Malowacz.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Philadelphia's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. And there's the bucket from MP.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
For 3, it's rebounded by Coulibaly. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
And no doubt, he was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Eason, a screen on McDaniel. MP, good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
James left side. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And got it! Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
Northwest corridor has been gaining a lot of attention. But I'd love to scout there too because of the short flights.
So, are we thinking of adding on a scout for the Northern Territory?
Well, if we keep seeing this much talent, we may want to explore adding to the budget.
Can I finally get an assistant?
I know that some teams wouldn't mind, but our guards are shooting the paint too much.
Changes needed?
Let the bigs use their size and give them space to rebound and play make and post. Unless it's a dunk, I want our team out of there.
They're shooting high percentages.
That's not the game we play. It diminishes the roles of the bigs. Let's start cutting it out of our play calls.
Okay, we'll do. And we'll talk about it with the players.
I love seeing those steakhouses they have on TV. Plus, I'd like to see one of those cat cafes.
You're joking.
No, they look super cool. There are even vending machines for treats and stuff.
I like cats, but I don't usually vacation for them.
Most people trying to make a top 10 list, but we're right up there, and I'm just being honest. Living my passion till the day I die, and it's never easy, but the strength comes from deep inside.
Ooh, that felt good.
Hey, need some help?
there, MP.
Saw little green bits. Now every day she asks
Maybe
me
we
to
send some
promise
Steve
I
Nash
won't say
MVP.
Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And here we can check out the story for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. We've got Ben Thompson, and it's Erickson in at the point. And for the 76ers, they've got Tyrese Halliburton, Zach Edey out there with MP. Then there's Edgecombe, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And the NBA always with a great slate of games on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. They've done a great job making that a priority, Grant.
Yeah, they have, B.A. The whole world owes so much to the work of Dr. King. And the NBA has always made sure to honor him on his day.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's MP. Here's Edey. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Outlaw. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Here's Halliburton. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Erickson. Beyond the arc. Halliburton with some nice D.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, get up, MP.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. There's a screen. Pass to Lloyd. Fires for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
MP can't get it to drop.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Tries it from the top of the key, and it's Erickson missing.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Back to MP. Fires in the triple. MP's got 5.
Yeah, the long ball shooting of MP. He can make you pay from this area of the floor.
Outlaw passes to Thompson. Here's Erickson. Pass to Outlaw. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Hunter. And another miss by Sacramento.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors was tremendous. He had 65 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
McCain's checked in for the Sixers.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And here's MP from outside. That one's off, and now he's 3 for 6. Pass to Erickson. Here's Outlaw, covered by McCain. Outlaw can't hit. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's MP. Lloyd pulls it in.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Thompson passes to Erickson. To the inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Zach Edey.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game now. And he knocks down the first one. And Philadelphia pass to Outlaw. Sacramento passing it around. MP with the block.
Oh, get that out of here. That'll make him think twice before challenging MP again.
Lets it fly. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field. Kings trail by 6. Here's Vucevic. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's MP. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Vucevic, good.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
Ivy outside. Over Edgecombe. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Williams is out there with MP. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Jared McCain. And it's Dort in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Eason's checked in for Hartenstein. Here's MP. And Vucevic pulls it down.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Ivy. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Yeah, you can see the fearlessness that Ivy plays with. I mean, just going right there at the defense.
Here's MP. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Thompson outside. McCain against Ivy. Pass to Vukcevic. 4 on the clock. Here's Moody. And McCain pulls it down. The Sixers lead by 6. Williams, a screen on Thompson. And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP. Well, Sacramento is shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Back to Ivy. Outside Moody. Hunter, a screen on Williams. Moody. It's hauled in by the Sixers. They've led by as many as 11. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter. Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, 1, you got to take care of your body, and 2, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
And the 76ers with some changes. Hunter's checked in for Williams. Edgecombe comes in for Dort. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Eason. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Oh, MP with a block.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
From the arc. And Vukcevic pulls it down.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Thompson against Hunter. Thompson passes to Erickson. Down low. Ball stolen. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see.
From deep, MP. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 6th assist of the night. Kings trail by 18. To the paint. Here's Doyle. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Personal foul.
Sacramento shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
For Sacramento at the line for 1.
And that one misses. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Halliburton finds MP. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-ball to go. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Doyle. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Lloyd. Edey defends. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, great D that time from MP. Up in time.
Can he count it? Yes, he can.
Yeah.
Now that's how you end the quarter.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And so it's MP making things happen for the 76ers. What a game from deep. Making 5 trays. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
When you have this many boards, you have many more opportunities to score. And they're taking advantage.
Yep, turning lemon. Moving on to our next topic, All-Star. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back.
And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
On the court for Sacramento, we've got him in Thompson, and it's Erickson in at the point guard position.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP scanning the floor. Screen by Edey. And he's going for the lob! And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And that's a great read out of the two-man game for MP.
Well, Sacramento is shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's Erickson, defended by Halliburton. Here's Erickson. No points so far. Oh, MP with a block. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Three-pointer. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Erickson, pass to Outlaw. Shot clock at 5. Got a hand on it.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Halliburton finds MP. Screen by Edey. From deep, MP hits the trifecta. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Erickson. Sacramento again missing.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Screen by Edey. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Lloyd. And another miss by Sacramento.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Back to MP. From outside the arc. Drains the triple. MP's got 39.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Here's Outlaw. He's got 5. Over Hunter. That one's wide left.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
And here's MP from outside. And the 76ers another 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
A minute 22 left in the third. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Zach Edey.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Sacramento shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And Sacramento making a change here. Vukcevic is checked in. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back to you guys.
Merci. Ali, thanks for the report. Here's Outlaw. Following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Here's Erickson. And another miss by Sacramento.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
For 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Over to the wing. Here's Outlaw. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Launches it. Erickson grabs the board. Pass to Thompson. Over McCain. And that one's good. Thompson's got his first points of the night. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And thanks for staying. He's checked in for Philadelphia. MP comes in for Eason. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Philadelphia's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. We've got Lugan Stewart, Jared McCain out there with Cole Anthony. Then it's MP, and it's Williams in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And it's Doyle missing. And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. Anthony outside. Philadelphia moving it around. MP, the pass to Anthony. And here's MP from outside. And good! There's another! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Thompson outside. Inside. Here's Lloyd. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Lloyd's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Williams with the screen. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 54 points for MP.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes down.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Here's Erickson. He's guarded by Anthony. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Thompson outside. Pass to Outlaw. 35 seconds left in the game. It's stolen by McCain. Tipped. Williams passes to MP. Another one goes! Incredible! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Sacramento now. To the wing, right side. Out to the wing. Here's Outlaw. Buries it from 3.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Drops in the 3.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. We saw two different...